5 years is a long time. A lot can happen. One World Cup champion will be crowned. 20 people will die from shark attacks. You'll pick your nose 7,300 times. 500,000 people will be struck by lightning. And 5 billion cell phones will be sold. 5 years is also enough time to change the world. Let me tell you about how China is spending its next 5 years. China's 12th Five-Year Program. Noun. China's 12th Five-Year Program is a blueprint for meeting long-term development goals, both aspirational and mandatory. You could also call it a business plan for all of China, the goals the country wants to achieve. In this case, by the year 2015. Why does China matter? Well, China has the world's largest population, with 1.3 billion people. In 2009, China became the world's largest energy consumer, overtaking the United States. And in 2010, China surpassed Japan to become the world's second largest economy. Plus, China is manufacturing most of the world's clothes, computers, cell phones, everything. It's clear China is one of the most important countries in the world. So we would argue that China's blueprint for development is one of the most important living documents in the world. Here are some of the key elements. First, the status quo and current problems are mapped out. Next, targets are set. This includes international goals, such as greenhouse gas reductions from the UNFCCC and the Millennium Development Goals. Next, strategies are formed to set a clear path to success. Key projects are specifically named, combining strategy with priority. Don't forget the budget. Then, impact assessment criteria are created for the short and long term in order to give advice to future decisions about how effective or ineffective these projects were. Finally, supporting measures are named, including policy, institutional and management measures, and financial support. Having a clear national blueprint creates a stable and predictable environment for governments, organizations, businesses, investors, and entrepreneurs working with and in China to make great decisions. Actually, it's great for individuals too. Job seekers looking for work or retraining themselves, college students picking a major. It's really a stable and predictable environment for everyone. It's important to understand that the 5-year program is not a single document. It actually represents a complex network of policies starting from the national level. Provincial level programs are then created using the national one as a guideline. This moves down then to the municipal level, and sometimes even the township level. These are cities like Beijing with 22 million people, Shanghai with 23 million people, and Chongqing with 32 million people. In fact, there's 21 cities in China you've probably never heard of that are the size of or bigger than London or New York. And special plans are made for certain sectors or under certain ministries, such as environment, health, urban and rural development, education, even culture. The 5-year program has had quite an evolution. The first one was promulgated in 1949 and called the 5-year plan. Plan has now been changed to program, but there's many other factors that are also brand new. The first is transforming China's economy and going beyond GDP. This includes increasing domestic consumption, driving innovation, and giving greater consideration to social and environmental factors. The second is increased standardization for all 5-year programs, so they contain best practices and interoperate more efficiently with each other. The program has also moved from a closed to an open process, commissioning studies from more than 160 Chinese and international organizations, as well as opening up to public suggestions and opinions. And there is a tremendous focus on the development and implementation of green technology, including energy efficiency, environmental sustainability, new energy, and new energy vehicles and systems. So let's review. One of the most important countries in the world sets out specific goals to create a stable environment for businesses, investors, and individuals for each of its provinces, cities, and industries that goes beyond GDP and focuses on sustainable development. That's why we believe China's 12th five-year program is one of the most important, sustainable, living documents in the world.